Hello everyone, it's Charles Norman here with you again from the Athletic Scholarship Academy, and I wanted to go and make a public version of some of the digging deeper into the recruiting software that we do on the Athletic Scholarship Academy's Proactive Parent Program, where I wanted to prove to you guys that we have the best program. If you're a parent or a guardian, or you have a student athlete in your life that you think can play at the collegiate level, we have the best program, especially price-wise, but content-wise, that's going to get you the most options, that you're going to know the most options. You're going to know more than the people that are advising you, that are around you, so that you can make the best choice for your student athlete. So that's what we're really all about, is putting you, the parent or the guardian or whoever you are, in the driver's seat. So I want to go really quickly and make a public version of some of the stuff that we do behind the scenes. So let's go real quickly into how you would use the software, past the fact that you're getting this professional level of software, that we're going to give you even more things to think about once you start using the software. So really quickly, I went in and I selected a sport. I selected women's gymnastics for two reasons. One, it's a head count sport, so if you don't know the difference what a head count sport is, you really need to be in our program. But for those of you who do know what that is, the second reason I selected women's gymnastics is because I know absolutely nothing about women's gymnastics. So it made sense to me to use a sport that I wasn't that familiar with. So if you're familiar with I'm not going to go over the software and how you use it, but basically we chose a sport, a division level that we wanted to play at. And remember, there's NAIA and junior colleges, Division 3, Division 2, Division 1. I just chose Division 1. You get to pick a region that you're interested in participating in. You put in your information. Remember, the big piece about this software is that you're going to tailor the schools. You're going to find the schools that are customized and fit your student athlete, not just a big bunch of schools that have gymnastics as a scholarship opportunity. You want to know the schools your student athlete qualifies for. That's huge. Okay, so we're going to move on really quickly. I didn't want to get too far into this. So once I had selected find your colleges, this is a list of the colleges that came up in the Midwest that have women's gymnastics as a scholarship opportunity and that my student athlete would qualify for, given the criteria that I put in on the previous screen. So we're going to really quickly take a look at Ball State University. I know nothing about Ball State University. I definitely know nothing about their women's gymnastics program. So this will be a great test for all of us to find out how we think you should use the software to give yourself the best opportunity and the most information. So let's keep moving. So by clicking on View Info, where you saw me click a little bit earlier, I now have the coach's information. I have the phone number, email address, which is all this is wonderful stuff that I have. I have a lot of information about the school, the conference they play in, tuition, things like that. But what I want to do in this one is I want to go to their sports site. Now, if I'm doing due diligence as a parent, I'm going to go to the main site for the college to make sure they have the major, and I kind of like what I see and feel there. But right now we're really concentrating on the particular sport that we're interested in. So let's keep moving. Okay, so I'm on Ball State's sports website, and I'm really trying to get a look and feel for what they have. I want to see what's up here. I want to see what kind of effort they put into their website. I know that sounds a little bit petty, but it really tells me, are they invested in their sports program? So it is kind of important. And I would look through here, and they're going to show you all the different sports. And of course, every college is going to kind of hype up whatever they've done. They could be in 10th place and they'll make a big deal about it. They won't say things are going bad or good. They'll just, they'll really kind of hype up wherever they are. So they make a big deal of what they do anyway. But I can see on this page that it looks like they put some effort into their website. So here was something really interesting I found when I looked in their athletic department section right here. I want to go to that real quick. Okay, so they had this strategy report that they had put out back in 2010. And I just thought it was interesting that they would put this up, and I think it gives me, if I'm a parent, it gives me a sense that their athletic program is a well-run part of the university. So one of the things they put here as an objective was to win 3 Mid-American Conference championships each year. Right? So every school wants to do that, obviously, but here they've put it in writing. It's a mission statement for them, and I just thought that was interesting. And if you went through this entire strategic plan for their athletic department, they'll talk about academics, they'll talk about the financial situation, a lot of different things. So it's good to get this. You're kind of getting a feel for what they're all about, and that's what's really important for us. But I want to go to another section really quick here in this free version that we're going to show to everyone. So let me go really quickly here. I thought this is really, really interesting. Now, I look at a lot of different sports, but what I thought was interesting here was that for all of these kids, and I know this is for a lot of parents, they get really bent out of shape as far as the high school program, which club programs, and you really kind of get worried that your kid's not in the best position. You're always trying to find out where should I put them, where should I place them. I don't want to make a mistake. So I thought this was interesting because every kid on this roster here came out of a club or academy program. I see their high school name, but they were all a part of some sort of a club. And usually they won't put the club or program that they came from on the website. Like if you go look at the basketball section here, you probably wouldn't see that, or football even, because club is important to get you exposure, but it's not as important as far as your development was concerned. You'll see for the other sports the high school that they came from, not the academy they came out of. So here's where I think this is really important. If I have a kid that's younger, let's say I have a 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old, and I'm thinking about putting them in gymnastics. I think gymnastics would be a great thing for them. It's really big in our community in the area that we live in. And so I would start looking around and seeing which of these organizations send their kids to Division I colleges. So there's tons of them here. So I would look for one in my area. And now, even at that young of an age, as I'm starting, because I'm going to put them in a program and they're going to go through that program most of the times. They may move in and out sometimes, but for the most part, you get into one of these gymnastics programs. Same thing for volleyball. I think I know kids will change out of elementary and junior high, and when they get to high school, they'll move to a bigger program. But I might be looking for a club or a program that has that I can put my kid in one place and let them develop, because I know that program develops Division I level athletes. So just something really great to know. Now, in another one of our videos, we talked a lot about looking at the roster in a lot of different ways. So for this free version, I just want to kind of give you guys that aren't quite sure whether or not you should join our program. I think the Athletic Scholarship Academy, I think we really did a good job at looking at it from a parent's point of view, not just from a scholarship getting point of view, or not just from here are the rules, here's how the NCAA works, here's how the NAIA works. We put that in there, but I really want parents to understand what's going on. What are the little bitty things that I didn't know, because I think that's where parents get in the most trouble. So this really was a way. We do quite a few of these. I really kind of get into this. This is a big deal. I did this on my own a few years ago when my kid was in this position, but I never had one place where I knew where to start, and some little things that I'm getting information from a lot of the college coaches, high school coaches, the club coaches, recruiting specialists. They're kind of telling me some of the things you want to look for. And so I like to go in and play around on the website using the software and teaching you guys where to dig a little bit deeper so that you can make the best choices and have the most options for your young athlete. All right, so for those of you that are paid, just stay put. We're going to go a little bit further into this. I want to talk a lot about schedules and conferences and things like that. But for everyone else, I hope this gives you a feel for what we try to do on the inside, and that you'll come and join us. We really do have a great program. We have the best cost to value ratio for our program compared to anyone. I'll put us up against anyone. We always go the extra mile for you. As always, best of luck to you. Best of luck to your student athlete, and let's keep them in the game. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Again, go take a look at the Athletic Scholarship Academy. Come on, go to our website, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised on what is available for you. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.